Alright.
You have to click the plus, right?
I mean,
That's the only one we got.
I don't really want to play this. I actually only want the one video. So there we go. Look at that. We got a match. So we're gonna join our friends in progress here. Thank you, Jerry Yang, for doing your thing.
What, you had like the IP address memorized?
I mean, it's not that hard. So here we go. We got those are the wrong names. Let me maybe not mess this up like an idiot. Perfect. So on the left we have the one and only Sam Crollo. Sam is a Wisconsinite. He is the most Wisconsin person I've ever met in my life. He worked at the cheese factory as a kid. He is from basically farm country. That name may be spelled correctly.
Close enough.
It's close enough, yeah.
Close
you
enough.
get the idea. And he went to school at Ohio State University. Notice I don't say the Ohio State because I'm not a tool. No offense, Ohio State people, but also kind of offense because, like, let's be serious. It's not real. Nobody does that. So we got Sam on the left playing Doomsday. As you can see, he has just cast Doomsday. It appears he's probably cast some kind of either Duress or Gataxian Probe or something effect because Nam's hand is mostly face up. Nam's sort of the ley line in play. I'm going to say he probably either thought he's Duress because Nam has a Tinker in the graveyard. Nam's hand looks absolutely, no, just embarrassingly bad.
Ancient
Like,
Tomb.
his hand
Two
has
Helm and a Grindstone.
Yeah. So he has a Expedition Ancient Tomb because Nam only plays
The
the newest, aka the worst looking version of every card. Like, he's just like, what is the ugliest version of every card?
Yeah.
That's right. You can see there's an Expedition, or an Invention Grindstone.
Invention
Like,
Grindstone.
literally, like, you look at Nam's board and you're just like, I literally don't recognize any of these cards. What are these cards? So it's an Expedition. This is an Invention. Like, Nam, these are all hideously ugly. He's like, well, I only have 12 Grindstones, so I just picked these four for today. Sorry, 12. He actually does own. At one point, he had 10 Grindstones.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
Because Nam buys 5 of every card. So he buys 4. Or sorry, he buys 9. So he buys 4 normal, 4 foil for playing, and then 1 extra foil for
EDH?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess.
Yeah, usually it used
But
to be just 5.
Nam usually has 9 copies of each card.
Yeah, Nam has a lot of
So he
copies.
has 4 non-foil, 4 foil. He's getting embarrassed pretty bad here. He's looking through Sam's graveyard as though he might have any relevant interaction.
Removed from game, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is
sorry.
removed from game.
Yeah, Yep. I'm picking for this. Our prizes, in addition to the normal prizes we're doing, Jason Jaco, also I did not sign these.
That's what you're doing now. You're signing.
No, I'm picking one, okay?
Yes, you're picking
Yes.
one.
Yeah, I didn't sign
Jason
them,
Jaco selected a list of Magic cards that
yeah.
are all relevant to
So
vintage.
if you guys have ever played any old school events, especially Jaco old school events, part of the prize is that everybody they come up with a list. Like if there's 20 people, they'll have 20 random cards, and they will everyone will sign every card, and then essentially every player gets to pick a card as a prize. And old school is usually like all kinds of like unlimited lands and stuff like that, like playable like scrib sprites and things like old school cards. For vintage, Jaco has obviously brought a bunch of vintage cards. So I'm looking at like a Steel Hellkite, Nature's Claim, Empty the Warrens, Dark Ritual,
And they are
Thirst for Knowledge. That is.
Yeah, sure.
So
I didn't ask for an explanation.
Just
I
if-
just wanted you to pick a card.
I know, I'm not talking to you. Just FYI, you guys obviously didn't see that, but Kyle held it up as he was holding the camera. Like you could see, even though we have the camera on screen. I just want to make sure you guys know that Kyle held that up as though he's showing the camera, even though we don't.
There is a camera
actually
there.
there's a camera right there.
There is a camera right there, but there's also
Whatever.
The government agency that's
you
monitoring
can
the
see our
streets.
We're having fun.
Actually, not all
Oh,
of them.
pick your card already.
Card.
Shh. Don't give me your.
Jimmy is having as much trouble picking one of these
Excuse
signed
me.
cards as Steve does
I feel
resolving
like I feel like I'm trying to resolve brainstorm here. Right? This is hard.
Oh my god.
Steve's in the chat.
Yeah, I can see
Oh, that is great.
I'm gonna pick Ancient Grizzle.
Sure. You're next.
Even though if I ever play this card, I will never ever remember it's in the
Thunderstorm
graveyard.
No.
No,
It's not.
There's a
Potter's
dark
on there.
ritual.
So I could use a good Ponder.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Sam won that game.
Yeah, so Sam won that game easily, right? He cast Doomsday and then he cast Gosh, and like it's sort of all academic. If Sam is casting Doomsday, Sam is winning. Sam has played a crap ton of combo.
Sam is a good player.
Sam is he's a very good Magic player. He is a very good Doomsday player, which is like there are very few of those, right? I can think of maybe like 3 people who are actually good at Doomsday. Period.
Yeah.
Sam is
And Sam is one of them.
Yeah.
Sam's taught me a lot about Doomsday, so
Yeah, I mean, like Sam could teach me about Doomsday forever, and I would still not be remotely okay with it. You're like when stacks like that, it's like, well, you have no disruption. Yeah, I just win easily. But anytime someone's like, oh, I have a sphere or like a Tomahawk skip, it's like, yeah, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Can I spend 20 minutes writing this out of paper? It's like, no, I can't. That's slow play. All right, I lose. I scoop.
Yeah.
So I won't play Doomsday because it's way too hard. Yeah, like Sam is like legit like one of the best Doomsday players, which is weird because Sam is. Sometimes I wonder how Sam functions as a human.
Yeah.
He has his moments, but Sam is a hell of a Magic player.
Yeah, very good Magic player.
As Team Series goes, he is definitely one of the top couple of skilled Magic players on the team.
Yes.
And there's probably been times where he was just the best Magic player on Team Series. Now might be one of those times, frankly.
Yeah, probably.
He might just be like out and out the most skilled. I know that when he lived in Ohio, he was absolutely the best Team Series player in Ohio, and he's probably the best Magic, like vintage player in Ohio for a long time.
Maybe.
He's really good at Magic.
Yeah.
Especially when Steve was there. Like, Sam was way better than Steve, so that's not close. So it looks like we're on game 2. Nam is unsure of what's happening. Am I going first? How does this work? Pointing to himself like, me? Are you sure? I'm sure he said, okay, friend, a couple times.
Probably. He's not drunk enough to have said fuck a bunch yet.
Yes. Also, we don't have audio from the stream. Partly because I was done messing with tech, but also it's probably better that way.
Looks like Nam took a
So
mulligan.
Nam threw it back. Yeah. Probably good because I feel like he has not a lot of hands that interact.
Yeah.
Because like he just doesn't have interaction in this matchup, right? And he's playing. So the list. So I played 2 card Monty at this event. I played literally Ben Perry's Vintage Champs list card for card. Sideboard everything exactly his 75. So I had 3 Mindbreak tracks on the sideboard. If Nam is running those, I don't know if he is. If he's been following Ben's list, he probably is because Ben used to run White Leyline.
Yeah.
And traded him for Mindbreak Trap because like White Leyline was better in a like Tendrils meta.
Yes.
When everyone's like combo with like Paradoxical Outcome, White Leyline is real embarrassing when your opponent plays Paradoxical Outcome.
Yeah.
Because it's literally you just mulligan for no reason.
Right.
And Nam takes another maul.
5.
I'm going to 5. But like, he's on 2 card mining. He's on a workshop comic. He doesn't need that many cards,
Yeah.
right?
No.
Like mulligan 5 for this cycle. It's a mulligan heavy deck. You're gonna your deck is 2 different 2 card combos. You're playing 4 of all of them, but like that's just not that many. You don't need preordains. You don't have ponders. You don't have like the blue draw engine.
Right.
Nam is playing the draw 7 engine. So Nam doesn't have Dark Confidant. He doesn't have any fair draw. His draw engine is 1 Ancestral, 1 Time Twister, 1 Tinker for Memory Jar,
1 Wheel of Fortune.
and 1 Wheel of Fortune. That's every card in Nam's deck that says draw a card. That's it. So
Yeah.
if his opening hand doesn't get there, he's not going to have 5 or 6 turns to draw out of it. Sam's going to kill him on the 3rd turn.
So
most of the time.
he's got Leyline in this one.
Yeah. There's a
So-
Mox Jet. Like Leyline is like it's not good in this matchup.
No, but there's worse cards.
But
yeah.
you make do with what you got.
Right.
Like Leyline is not. It's not like you're like playing against like Dredge or
Right.
Dragon or something. Like, Leyline is like I'm good to go. Or like
Plus-
even against like a long deck with
With
a
a
combo.
scry here too, you know.
Yeah, I mean like you got like on 5. If you have
Yeah.
any reasonable 5, you're basically keeping.
Yeah. No, I'm putting
looks
it to
like
the
he's
bottom.
scrying to the bottom. So he's got Leyline on 0. That's good.
Yep.
How many? He's on 4 cards. All right, Ancient Tomb. There's a Panderstone. So he's got this is the other issue with 2 card miners is he has 2 different combo pieces in play. The problem is that there are 2 different combos.
Yeah. That don't interact at
So
all.
like neither of them really does anything.
He has made a lot of cards in his deck live though.
He does. He has a lot. He has a lot of outs. Like he has a lot of cards he can draw any tutor.
Yeah.
any Helm of Obedience if he can find a mana source. He might have a Landstone
yeah.
or Grindstone. Like he has a lot of cards that are good, but he doesn't have the blue draw engine. He doesn't have dig through time, all that stuff. Like
Yeah.
he's just living off the top. He's hoping to get lucky.
Yep.
Which is basically the motto of Tucumani is hoping to get lucky.
Yes.
And if you get lucky, the deck feels fucking amazing. Having played it, I'm just like, man, I sure hope I draw Painter Servant this turn. And then I would draw my card and be like, oh, I drew Painter Servant. You're dead.
Yeah.
Like, when you get lucky, the deck feels bonkers good. You're like, oh, cool. And over the course of 4 turns, I played 5 separate must counter threats, and you just eventually ran out. Problem is that, like, if you don't get lucky, then the deck feels really bad.
Yeah, it runs
Like,
bad.
If Nam draws this next turn, and he draws, like, a second ley line, that's really bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ponder.
Sam has a Ponder on turn 1. He is in no rush because Nam is not really threatening much.
Yeah, there's no spears or anything on the
Yeah.
board.
And there's no speed
Yeah.
on the deck.
So
Even if Nam has another combo piece in hand, it's unlikely. Like it's a low percentage that Nam can actually kill Sam on his turn. Even if his hand is either Grindstone or Helm, he needs to draw a mana source for that to matter. Unlike if his hand is a mana source, there's only 8 cards in the deck that actually are lethal this turn.
Right.
So Sam really doesn't need to be in that big of a rush. And if Sam has a counterspell, then
Yeah.
Sam has got approximately 9 turns to do anything he wants before Nam's able to. So Nam's last card is Vamp,
Middle missed it. Yeah.
but Sam has left in his Metal Missteps, which is I don't think it's that good in this matchup, but it's possibly just didn't have anything better to bring in.
Yeah.
Like Misstep is just not very good here.
Kills Grindstone.
That's about it.
Yeah.
But like half the time they're not winning with Grindstone. Like
Right.
as someone who played 2 card money, when I got Misstep, it's just like it feels like that was not a good card.
Right.
Like not a good card for you to be playing. I feel like you should have boarded that out if you had anything.
Right.
But to be fair, Sam probably has approximately 1 to 2 cards to board in. I'm sure he bought in like any extra bounce spells, but
Yeah.
he probably has like 2 Hercules. Is this whole sideboard for this matchup? Because like Nam doesn't really present anything that gets in the way of Sam.
Yes.
Nam's only way to like get in the way is by winning first. So Sam got a Brainstorm on turn 2. I bet there's a fetch line following it.
Yeah, he has a fetch in
He
his
has
hand.
fetches in.
Yeah.
So like Sam is basically just like he's
way
in
ahead.
no rush.
Yeah.
He's up approximately 7 cards right now.
Yeah.
Essentially, Nam's out is in probably one of the next 2 turns. He needs to draw a combo piece and have Sam somehow not have a Force of Will. But I mean, Sam's playing Doomsday, which is literally it's a control deck, right? It's not really a combo deck. You just grind control for 3 or 4 turns, and then you just are like, it's like back in the day where you just like tinker and kill people. It's the same thing. You just use Doomsday instead.
Yeah.
Like Sam, I'm pretty sure Sam is almost certainly not playing Dark Ritual. I know Sam is not a fan of Dark Ritual and Doomsday. So like he's never, unless he has Lotus, he's never like cheating.
Trinisphere from Nam.
Trinisphere from Nam is an interesting card for sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
It slows
if he's
down
playing off the
Doomsday
top,
pile.
you know.
yeah, I mean it's fine.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
it's essentially like it makes Sam spend a turn interacting.
Yeah.
So at some point Sam will need to find a bounce spell, but like Sam probably already has a bounce
Not
spell.
realistically, no. I mean, he could
He doesn't
certainly.
have to, but to win with Doomsday, realistically, he needs a bounce.
I mean,
spell.
if not, if he went off with Doomsday now and Nam has 1 card in his hand, he could do the 4 duress slab band stack.
Yeah, I mean
you
he
know?
could. There are stacks he could run,
Yeah.
but I don't think that's in this matchup. That's a bad stack.
Sure, yeah, yeah.
Because you don't want to pass 4 turns and have Nam like top
Play
deck
off
like
the
2
top,
grindstones in a row. Like you counter 1 and then he kills you in a second. Like you want a stack that wins right away. But like honestly, Sam pondered and then got a perfect brainstorm with the shuffle. I feel like the odds that Sam does not have a bounce spell in hand are approximately 0. Like Sam's hand is literally 7 spells right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, he's in the catbird seat.
Sam is feeling pretty good about this. Like basically when Nam did not play Grindstone there, Sam was like, all right,
We're in.
Literally every card but Grindstone, I do not care. Basically Nam's way out of this is to draw.
Tinker, Grindstone.
So he can't. The problem is he can't cast any of those cards now. He doesn't have any colored mana. And if Nam had a colored land, I think he should have played it last turn.
Yeah, yeah. Mana Crypt.
So yeah, he pays 3 for mana crypt. Like Nam's out here to draw 7. He really wants to draw Wheel, Time Twister, or Tinker.
Mm-hmm.
But like those are the cards he wants because that's literally like a 7 for 1 because it erases all of Sam's card advantage.
Yeah.
I
mean,
Sam wants to
Jar
draw
is a really
4.
interesting card here because you make it so you can't Doomsday, essentially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, you still use Jar right away.
Maybe.
You may not. You probably untap and use on your untapped because the thing is like, Sam's not winning without playing a bounce spell.
Right.
So like,
But
Try to, like-
it's another card that Sam has to deal with.
but like the bounce spell deals with that entrance fear. Like all of Sam's bounce spell is gonna be Hercules, right?
Yeah.
Sam is not gonna like Chain of Vapor, right? I would bet he probably doesn't have. He might have one in his deck, but maybe not because like with Labman, that is not a combo.
Yeah.
Is chaining your opponent's thing.
We're
with
like
Labman,
all
like,
set.
yeah, that's a very not strong
No.
Magic play. So yeah, we're on Sam's main phase. He is casting. So basically, like
Tech 3
Sam's
for
last
Box
2
Check.
turns,
Yeah.
Nam should be like high-fiving him because that is the only like that. That is Nam's only sort of out is that Sam is just tapping out every turn because Sam doesn't have a counter spell. So Nam can top deck. Nam's got a shot, but will he? Is the question. Like, if he draws Grindstone right here, that would be great.
That's
That is a
helm.
helm of
That is
obedience.
a helm of
That
beans.
gets there.
That's it. Game's over. So yeah, Sam somehow was up like 9 magic cards and just dead.
Never saw Force of Will.
Yeah, he didn't find a Force of Will, and like Nam was in the spot to top deck any combo piece, and
Yeah.
top deck Mana Crypt, cast it, which is a really good play.
Yeah.
And then he was rewarded for his good play by top decking Helm and killing Sam Exact.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't cast
No,
Mana
I mean you
Crypt.
definitely cast like
Yeah.
Sam's not dealing damage to you. It's
Yeah.
not a like literally neither player needs to keep a life total in this matchup.
No. Yeah.
You may notice I don't think they're really keeping life totals very well with those dice.
No. Nam has the paper on the other side. He was
Yeah,
writing.
but we can't see his paper. The dice, with the idea that we can see them on stream, but you know, some questionable
Habits are hard to break.
viewer. What's the word I'm looking for? Sympathy from these two.
Yeah. Inconsiderate.
Yes, that's the word.
Inconsiderate bastards is what they are.
They're jerks. But we're gonna go to game 3.
Yeah.
That was the mold of 5 that Nam won.
Yeah.
With turn 0 ley line, so basically a mold of 4.
Yeah.
And Nam got there because Sam's deck, basically Sam didn't draw Force of Will.
Yeah.
And
Sam's dick pooped its
didn't
pants
have
there.
a bounce. So like honestly, so if Sam had a bounce spell in hand, I couldn't see it in. If he had a bounce spell in hand, playing that jet there was like
The dumbest thing you could have possibly
yeah.
done.
So I assume like Sam
I
is
assume
real
he
good at
didn't
magic.
have a
I'm
any
pretty sure
moves
Sam
that-
just
yeah.
didn't like Sam's hand was just like nothing relevant.
Yeah.
Like it
Probably
was like
setting himself up for the next turn.
it was probably like
The
some
jet.
like bad draw spells, like maybe like a Ponder, a Preordain.
Well, you Ponder already.
Yeah, like he probably had like 1 or 2 metal missteps or something in there. Just like cards that don't do anything.
Yeah.
Because if he had cards that did anything and he tapped out in the face of both combo pieces, he probably should be kicking himself.
Yeah, I'm sure for Sam that did not feel so great.
No.
But I'm not sure that there was a line.
Yeah, I don't.
You know.
I think there's a good chance there's literally nothing he could have done.
Yeah.
Like he brainstormed and pondered and fetched and just didn't draw the cards, and that's vintage.
You got out magic.
Like that's why Doomsday isn't the best deck. Is not only is it hard to play, sometimes you just don't draw the right card. Like you don't draw Doomsday on turn 4, and then
John Hammock is saying that he thought Sam put a chain back off of the brainstorm.
so that is possible.
Yeah.
We'll ask him after the match.
Yeah.
If he did that, was not a good play, unfortunately.
No.
That was a real bad magic play to
Yeah.
shuffle back the best interactive card in your entire deck in that matchup.
Yeah, I
Like,
can't imagine.
Chain is the only card he has in his entire deck that actually interacts with the combos.
what, like,
I can't see him putting that back.
what's the plan? Like, when he brainstormed, Nam had one of each combo piece on the
Yeah,
board.
there's
Like,
no chance you put that
Chain is
there.
a time walk in that
Like,
scenario.
Chain is the best card in your deck that is not a win.
Yeah.
Like every card in your deck that is not Doomsday, Chain is better than all of them other than Doomsday.
Yeah.
Your banner is wrong.
Your banner's
It
wrong.
says that Kid Force Collectibles. Team Serious.
It says round 5 from Toledo in giant caps.
Whatever. I'm just telling you. That's what Jeff here to tell me.
You know what? It's possible I didn't click update information.
That's
But
possible.
it's possible you didn't click it. Sorry, our banner was wrong. I don't know what Kid Force is.
Kid Force is a store in Ohio.
I know it's a store, but I don't go there because I don't live in Ohio.
Yeah.
Because I know better.
You
So
got against Ohio, bro.
Tried that once.
I live there. What do you think I got against? I
Jimmy has a
live
good
there.
relationship with Dayton.
Oh man, Dayton is. I left Milwaukee. I was like, surely like everywhere is better than Milwaukee. It's so boring. Then I moved to Dayton, Ohio for college. And I realized I was like, oh shit, Milwaukee's actually pretty good.
Can we talk
Dayton
about?
is actually the worst
By
place.
the way, like I don't know why this just dawned on me, but like
Uh-oh.
John Hammock, aren't you in fucking Disneyland with your family and you're watching this stream? Like, what is wrong with you?
I'm not sure we want to call out our viewers, but also,
Dayton is way worse than Toledo.
did you get to drink around the world the second time, John, is what I want to know. Because I know you're like, I made it around the world. I'm like, how many drinks is that? You're like, 11. It's like, how long was that? An hour 45. It's like, you can make at least one more lap around the world. Get in there.
Oh yeah.
He's like, all right, I got 2 to go. And then like 10 minutes later, he's like, all right, I finished the last 2. It was aquavit and a margarita. It's like, that was like 10 minutes ago. How many drinks are you? He's like, 11. It's like, that is so many drinks.
One time,
Dayton is way worse than Toledo, but
John
Toledo
is
is
in bed right
also bad. Like, Dayton is also worse than Cleveland, but Cleveland is also very bad.
Cleveland was great.
Who's gonna win this Magic game?
I don't know. So we got Sam on the play. We got a Sapphire, Manicook, Sensei's Divining Top. So Sam has played
Child's in bed right now.
maybe the worst card in Magic in Top. That card is complete garbage.
So Sam has a
He has a
Soul
top.
Ring and a Hercules in his hand still.
That's
Oh,
on
no,
top
no,
you're
he
looking at.
topped
Yeah,
one,
there's
yeah.
a Sol Ring on top. Is there a Hercules on top too?
Yeah, Hercules.
So basically, Sam is in a fucking great spot.
Yeah.
Because Hercules disrupts both of Nam's combo, but Nam had Leyline to start. So that's something at least.
Yep.
So Nam is already on the mold of 6. We got a Ruby, which he's putting on top of his Leyline because he's some kind of monster. That's not where that goes.
And the
That's a
workshop.
lit! You don't stay!
Oh!
So he's got turn 1 Helm. Let's see if he's got another Mana Source. Sam is thinking about this.
Simeon Spirit Guide.
Sam doesn't have any Force of Will, so this is resolving.
Yeah, it's 100% resolved.
The question is, does Nam have... Oh, Nam did not have the 5th Mana Source to activate on turn 1.
No.
But if he did, turn 1 kill. So Sam is probably going to try and draw at least that Sol Ring and definitely that Hercules.
Yeah.
And hopefully he's going to shuffle away the top because top is not a good Magic card. Stop playing top. Everyone out there who's thinking about it, don't play top. It's a bad, bad Magic card.
Sam has no lands.
He does not. He missed his first land up and did not see one on top.
Does he have Petal in his hand too?
He has Sapphire.
No, he's got Sapphire on board, but he's got a Petal in his hand.
Does he?
Yeah.
Because remember, he doesn't have access to Dark Ritual. So like, he's not. He can't really Doomsday without Black Lotus here. So it's not like he can like win on the spot.
No, he's not gonna win. I'm just
It's-
trying to figure out like what
How
his
does he
lines
not
are.
lose?
Yeah.
And like casting, he can Hercules in response, which buys him like
Yeah.
1 turn.
I mean, it may not. Even if Nam has a second land drop, it doesn't. I mean, he loses on Nam's.
Nam's gonna have to spend 1 mana to use the Helm. So even if Nam has a 5-color land, he has to recast Helm and can't use it a second time. I know he gets Ruby back.
he gets Ruby back.
So yeah, if Nam
He
has
just plays it
any
in and
mana
plays another
source,
mana source.
Sam
and
is gonna get blown out. So this is
Yeah. This is not looking good for Sam.
this
right
is
now.
not how I expected this match to go. I thought Sam was ahead.
There's a gemstone.
But Sam's hands were bad, and Nam's hands were real good. Sam's out here is basically, or Sam's out is basically that Nam activates Helm for 2, which Nam is unlikely to do.
Yeah.
But maybe Nam just wants to give his friend a free turn.
Or knock over his library.
He might do that.
If not just
Nam
started
again.
drawing a bunch of cards right now, Sam would win.
Nam may draw extra cards. We'll have to call Frank in there to like DQ him or something. Like it's like body slam Nam out of the feature match.
Yeah. So Nam does it.
So Nam was like, I will activate my card.
So
targeting
Chain
you.
of Vapor. Oh, he casts
So
Chain
Chain
of
of Ley
Vapor. The
So
ley
Chain
line.
of Leyline will buy him a
A
lot
lot
of
of
fucking time.
Yeah.
Until Nam like untaps, he's like, I will play Urborg. replay
Yeah.
Leyline, and kill you anyway. That chain is like
Sam is asking
really
if you
good.
would like to copy it.
Yeah. Probably, that's probably a no.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, it's
You always
up
give
to
him
you.
the chance.
You do. Whenever I play it, especially my favorite is like I only ask when they definitely don't want. When it's like I have no non-land permanents. I'm like, would you like to copy Chain of Vapor? And they're always like, you're an asshole. I'm like, yes, but would you like to copy Chain of Vapor?
Yeah.
And they're just like, fuck you. She's like, yeah, that's appropriate.
Yeah.
I deserve that. So Sam is still in the game.
Yeah.
Nam is playing Painter Servant because he's gonna go the other way. We're gonna go for the other combo, I guess. If one doesn't work, fuck it.
Yeah.
That's why you
Shift
got. That's
gears
why you
and
got
play
two
the other
different
one.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Nam's hand has been strong so far. You never know what he may have elsewhere.
I mean, playing 2 Carmani this weekend. At least once, I had someone like bounce my ley line in response to combo.
Yeah.
So like, all right, attack workshop, paint a grindstone, pay 3 mana, and like kill you that way. He's like, you don't want this one? How about the other one? Sam is rolling for his mana crypt as though life totals are in any way relevant.
yeah, I mean, you have to pretend that it's
Yeah.
still real magic.
Nam has a total of 4 power in his entire deck.
He may get there with that.
He
He
may.
may swing
He may.
in, you know.
I almost won a game with Containment Priest and an Orchard token.
Sure.
I did not win that game because my opponent drew Time Ball Key in consecutive turns. And you know what doesn't stop Time Ball Key is Containment Priest. It does not have any effect on that.
I don't know what's in Nam's hand right now. I can't tell. Jimmy is typing his responses to Steve instead
Sorry.
of talking because he's good at radio.
I'm typing because this is not. We're not that sort of chat. We're not that sort of stream. Fuck your chat interaction. I hate all the chats.
Well, that still didn't fix the problem. 'cause
Steve, I don't know. I don't know if
fixed
she's
all
tweeting or
the
not.
problems.
I think she is drafting right now, so she may
They
not be
just
tweeting.
got done drafting
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Aaron's
a box, so
Aaron-
now they're
they're
playing-
allegedly drafting unstable. Allegedly.
allegedly.
I cannot confirm nor deny. 'Cause
They're
I don't
drafting.
know if
They
they're
are
allowed.
drafting an unset right now.
I don't know if you're allowed to draft unstable yet, so they're allegedly drafting it.
It's
I don't wanna get-
unstable, it's unglued.
I don't want to get any WotC people in, but yeah, Aaron's tweets are protected currently because, as you may be aware, the current Magic world is a giant shit show
Yeah.
with horrible monsters.
Yep.
So she's been a target, so it's totally reasonable that her shit's protected. Yeah, I can tweet about this event right on time.
Who's gonna win?
Yeah, there's so somehow Nam has gotten. Oh, he did play an Urborg, so he did get.
I knew it. It's a one-up. I knew he was gonna have Urborg immediately. I called that shit. I'm a
Played
professional,
Pearl.
goddamn competent.
He's choosing to activate Helm.
How many drew
Yeah.
Pearl too? So Sam's just like,
Oh
what the-
boy, this
Sam's
looks
like, what am I
it's it.
supposed to do about this?
Yeah, Sam's
Like Sam can Hercules to buy another turn.
Well, Sam does have a Vamp Tutor, so he could tap the Swamp to
No,
Vamp.
he's Hercules.
Oh, he's
He's
Hercules?
Hercules.
So he's gonna Hercules
Yeah.
in response.
I didn't see
Yeah.
the Hercules in his hand.
That was
Wait,
the first.
wait. Hercules in response doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's good against Painter,
Well-
but against Leyline it doesn't do anything because Helm still activates.
No, he did it. He did it in response to the Pearl being cast.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
That's a good play. I was like, wait. Actually,
Trigger still
Hercules in
happens.
response to
Sure.
Helm is
We'll
not
say
a good
it.
play.
We'll say that that's what he did.
No,
Give him the
he-
benefit of the
He
doubt.
actually did that because like Nav had the Pearl in his hand.
Yeah.
Sam is a much better Magic player than I am, so he knows the correct time to do things. Rather, like I would be like that resolves, and he'd be like activate. I'm like, shit. You're
Oh.
like,
That's how I play.
Can we rewind for a sec?
I fucked up.
Actually phase this. Real
I
quick.
definitely had in my last match against Steve McGrew in game 2. I definitely would just like let him play on turn with Leyline in my openers. Like, yeah, that's fine. I have no effects. Play your turn. Or like then I look at him like just like shit. I was supposed to play this Leyline.
The best.
That was not good.
The best was in game 3 of that match when you had a ley line in play and he tutored for Crucible with Strip Mine in his remove from game pile, and you let him take his Strip Mine out of the remove from game pile.
It took me a second
and
to
strip
remember.
Was it
Until-
like a foil crucible? Is that why you could do that?
Yeah.
It took me a
Yes,
second to
yes.
remember that I had the
It was a
fucking
foil crucible. It was
thing.
probably signed, so it gained special powers. Because Team Serious Logic.
So
yeah,
Sam's
so
vamping.
Sam's vamping. I don't know how Doomsday wins from here.
It's gonna be hard.
Does he have a Doomsday in hand? His Doomsdays are
He
altered
went
and painted.
fucking Ben Perry wins.
So Ben Perry is in the finals.
Ben Perry
We could have
has
our
a
first
chance.
two-time winner.
I just want to say, in game 1, I cast Demonic Consultation.
That card's real
and
good.
Grizzlebrand.
Yeah.
And won that game.
Also, I
Nice.
should know that Ben is playing Oath.
And then in game 2, I killed him with Helm of Obedience. So that's the kind of nonsense I'm up to today.
You know that he's playing Oath, right?
The first match I blew him up. Game
How
1
did you
and
get
2.
Leyline Helm against Oath?
Because
That's
he
real bad.
Because it's
turn
Ben
0
Perry.
leyline based.
That's real bad. Yeah, so Ben Perry has defeated Matt Tribal. That will be, I guess, combo Oath with whatever cards Ben Perry likes.
It's Ben Perry.
Defeated
Ben
Dragon.
Perry Oath.
I'm not going to describe it as like a normal Oath deck because who knows what is in there.
It's,
I know there's at
Oh.
least one, maybe multiple Gristlebrands.
John Hammock
There's
brings
two
up a
Gristle
solid
Brands.
point.
he exiles one of the monster
Did Sam
constellation.
just tutor for Lab Man and put it on top so he could hard cast it so that Helm Leyline is
That's
That's pretty good.
yeah.
no, he did not. He too for Doomsday. So Sam, luckily Sam's Doomsdays are altered to be like super bright orange.
Yeah.
So there's Lotus Petal. Sam, you must have another black mana source, right? Does he have a dark ritual?
Yeah, there's a writ in his hand.
He like never. He must. Oh my god!
Oh.
He never plays. He's actually playing dark ritual.
Yes.
So like this game, if
This
Sam,
game's
I think
probably
Sam might have a
over.
period in his hand.
Oh!
Yeah.
My break trap.
Oh,
he got trapped.
Oh
He got
no!
trapped.
Trapped out the gate.
Oh man, playing that Lotus Petal first was not ideal.
Not ideal.
But even if it doesn't,
Oh,
even if it isn't, he would have died with a 5-card library
Yeah,
instead of a
Get there, sir.
50-card library.
You better win.
Yeah, his last card was preordained, so he had the win if not for the Mind Breaker. So basically, Nam. Nam is the god gamer. I know. I was like, it's like I'm playing my. I wonder if Nam has also swapped his board to Ben's Mind Breaker trap board.
playing by 75.
I'm playing your 75 too. Yeah, me and Nam then were playing the exact same 75. That's hilarious. So Nam takes that one down. Well, I guess he hasn't technically.
I mean, he's about to, right?
Oh, Layla or Helm of Obedience. Who would have thought?
there's the shit.
Yeah, and then you could see Sam with the folded arms, just like I got fucking balled.
Yeah.
As Jacob would say, he got balled.
Yeah.
So Sam goes down. Our finals. I feel like this match has played out in multiple top 8s before. We have sort of like the master and the apprentice here.
We have like Ben Perry's Oath list is like the Oath equivalent of a Travis LaPlante deck.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, I like that.
It is like Oath, and then it boards into
You want to look at it?
artifacts.
It's right here.
So
Yeah,
it's funny because
let's talk about this on stream.
So our finals gonna be Nam Qtron playing Tukarmani, literally playing Ben Perry's exact 75 from Champs, playing against,
Ben Perry.
of all people, Ben Perry
Mind you,
playing Oaths and a bunch of cards he likes.
when I lost to Nat in the finals of my first one,
You played
I
a
beat-
lot.
I beat
This is your
Nam.
third finals.
I beat Nam in top 4.
Yeah, is that you and Nam have played multiple top 8s
in my
before.
win, I beat Nam in top 8.
Mhm.
At the Hazard Invitational, I played Nam in top 8 and beat him through a Gaia's Cradle by killing him with Memory Jar and launched him into his tirade. That was amazing.
I
You
launched
him
him
with a
into a
memory jar.
tirade?
Yeah,
I've never seen Nam in a
he
tirade.
proceeded to
Nam is the nicest Magic
he
player
proceeded
of all
to
time.
chant profanity for 2+ hours after
Good
that.
lord.
It was amazing.
That must have been a brutal loss. Like so,
Yeah.
so this is literally like the Sith master facing his apprentice, where Ben has moved on to a different bizarro
I went old
combo
school.
deck.
This was basically the deck I was playing before I was.
I thought you were playing Belcher
This
before
deck.
this.
This deck is probably like 90% of the deck I lost Nat with in the finals. It's
Okay.
really, really close. I think it's.
Oh, that was a long time
Yeah,
ago.
yeah,
that,
right.
that might have been. I think that was the first one here.
That was the first one here. Yeah.
Yeah, I lost
was
to that
my
in top
first-
4. He demolished me.
I lost to him in top 8.
Yeah. That was when Nat Mose, now of Wizards of the Coast, Watsy Nat. took it down with the 4 dig through time, 4 preordained, 4 ponder, or 4 preordained, 4 dig through time, 4 whatever, like, the bonkers draw engine deck. So our finals are going to be Ben Perry attempting to win his second Team Series Invitational. No one's won a second.
No one's won two.
Against Nam Q-Tron. And Nam and Ben have a history in that Nam has been knocked out of essentially every TSI top 8 by Ben.
Yes.
So we're going to see if Nam can get his revenge. And to add an extra layer of awesome, Nam is literally playing Ben's deck. And I was playing the same 75 as Nam. Me and Ben played earlier.
Yes.
And he literally beat me by top
And then-
decking Voltaic Key.
And then after I beat you in round 2, I played against it again. My brother was playing.
Yeah,
I
your brother literally had.
against me.
I printed out those cards. So
And I beat him as
So
well.
Ben has beat his own deck twice already. So he's definitely proving to be the master.
I beat my
We're gonna see if
deck.
he can get a third one and get the medal back.
Yeah.
No offense.
I'm gonna try. I want
I'm
to
rooting for Nam because I
You
want
should.
different
That's the
champions.
correct.
Because I haven't won one yet, so I don't want anyone to win 2
Right.
before I win 1. But also, I don't really care about winning. That's why I
Is
play.
Nam one
Duke
of our
Money.
top 8s.
Nam is not one of
That's
his.
why I played 2 card money too.
Yeah, I want to play like fun decks. If I was
Right.
serious, I would play like.
Right.
I'd play my 4-color like cast death like deck.
This is serious.
That is a serious vintage deck, is what that is.
This is like.
All right, I'm
This
gonna get
is
some
a
stuff set up. We're gonna go to our cash review. Kyle, you wanna talk about what'd you play today, Kyle?
Ad nauseum tendril.
Don't say that. Don't. You're gonna give him a big head. We
Oh,
don't
I'm
like to
sorry.
say that about Steve. We don't like to
Okay.
tell him that we play his decks.
Oh,
So I'm gonna get this match set up. You wanna talk to the thing? You can like talk about how good Steve is or whatever.
Oh, so
Do your thing. You can see the thing. That's the actual camera view.
Oh,
I'll be
okay.
back in a minute. I'm gonna get
So
everything
like
set up.
I saw Steve in the VSL. He was playing the
Obviously, you guys-
Ad nauseum tendrils, and it looked like a really cool deck. So I started proxying up, trying out different things. I believe I cut the off-color Moxen. I trimmed a mental misstep because 4 seemed like a whole lot, and I shaved another card. I don't remember what it was, and I ended up adding in 3 preordains and 2 peaks to allow some deck manipulation and to get some free information with the peaks, because it's an unfair game if I know that they have nothing going on, or I can try to work around their counter spells. Had multiple turn 1 kills. I actually had one where my opponent Flusterstormed my Ad nauseum for 3, and I pack negated all 3 Flusterstorm copies. Had really bad draws, 3 Flusterstorms in a 3 pack negations in a row, but hey, it turned out pretty good. I mean, that's pretty much it. I went for style points and put a Doomsday in the sideboard because I realized I have Doomsday combo available. So there's that. I don't know what else to talk about. Show the list. I don't have the list typed up. I'd have to grab my deck and put it up.
Kyle,
Steve, I will actually
We're gonna
send you a list, Steve,
we're
of
gonna
what I
enter
got
my
going
log
on as soon as I can,
Frank,
and let you know.
we're
Yes.
talking about
So-
prize pool real quick.
Talk about prize pool.
Yeah, so we have our host Jeff Mose here.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
We got a bunch of other friends here on stream. We got Aaron Campbell, we got Josh Shampel, we got Matt Tribal.
And we've got to figure out
We
how
got Jeff
this
Mose.
works.
So I've got at least the top 8. Were there other cards? I know there's some other cards added beyond the normal
Yes.
top 8 prizes, right?
So our normal prizes, what was first? Because I don't know how these boxes were split.
Yeah.
What
So
was the-
first place.
Imperial Seal, Grim Tutor, one of those boxes.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi,
So
everyone.
first place is our combo package, if you will. Jeff, how are all of these orange? Do you not read the forums? Come on, Jeff.
God,
You
no.
gotta read more of them. Also, why
God.
do you have 2 trackballs plugged into your computer? What is wrong with you?
Because that was my previous one.
Why is it still plugged in?
I'm lazy.
You're a monster. All right.
Ball.
It's great.
So yeah, so we'll do a quick prize. The prize we had is first place is a Grim Tutor, like a starter Grim Tutor, a Judge Foil Imperial Seal, and a box of Iconic Masters,
Hey, that's this.
which Jeff is
Here's the box of iconic
displaying
masters.
as a great dude. Please don't bend that.
Oh, no.
And then the
Second
green
place is an Invocation
those
Blood
together.
Moon and a box of Modern Masters 3. Third place is a box of EMA.
There's Modern Masters.
Yeah, it's
It's
Eternal
EMA.
Masters. Fourth place is an English LED, and then 5th through 8th are Iconic Masters Mana Drains, English Mana Drains. No, I'm told there are some other
So
extra cards thrown in with that
we have
Get
too.
one of those then?
Yeah, so you're getting one of those and maybe something else. I'm not sure what else we have.
We have to figure out how these are going to be
What is that?
distributed.
What are
This
they?
is a Commander Anthology.
I think that's one thing.
I don't know anything about
I don't even know what's in here.
Yeah, it's one thing. It's a set of 4 commander decks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They net value like $100.
For the whole anthology?
Yeah,
Or?
Yeah.
you can't separate it. It's
It's one thing.
Oh, it's like one box
yeah,
that
it's
has all
one
of them?
set of 4
Well, that
So we
complicates
should open
things.
those decks,
And
put them face down, and everyone just draws a card.
This
No.
is this is a plane chase anthology.
Nice.
Yep.
Do we know an approximate value on that?
It's around $100.
Yeah, they're
I
like
think.
analogies took about $100.
I don't know the values of any of this stuff, so I'm trying to like figure out like where we should put
I
these.
think these are both $100 approximately.
Next one was the 2 boxes.
First, second, and third each getting a different box. Plus, first and second are also getting cards with them. So we have the 2 anthologies that are like $100 each. Do we have anything else, or is that?
I think that is it. Beyond the foils binder, which
Yeah, and then additionally, Jaco has all the signed cards that everyone got. So based on
They
like
already handed out.
the
bottom to
the
top,
playmat in that
you
2
should have gotten a signed
I
card.
did.
Perfect.
And then just when my mana drain?
Sure, but
So you're gonna get
Frank has
yeah.
the 2
Kyle's got the English mana drains.
Okay.
Kyle, where'd the mana drains go?
Right here. I was just moving them off the
Yeah.
floor.
So Aaron gets a mana drain.
Thank you.
we also have this is a 9th place prize.
Yes, Frank provided that for night. So
What is
Frank,
that?
Emo Pizza, Frank Single, who made top
Oh,
8,
it's gorgeous.
provided this judge. Frank is a judge, so he provided a
Gorgeous.
playment of probably a land. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the art is. Does anyone know what land
Is that
that
like a
is?
city of brass?
That's what I thought
I
it
assume
was.
it's a land.
I think
Sam, what card is that?
Is it a new card?
Sam, what
Also,
card is this?
Sam, you got blown out. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I had to win.
This match was brutal. Like the Malta 5 win was like that was brutal to watch. It was just like he draws like hell of a beat. It's just like I feel sick watching that.
That
Sam,
mind break trap
That's
was
gonna
very
strip me
that
down.
mind drag trap was also
That was very trappy.
disgusting. Yeah, so
Set up to win.
Are you guys
That's
last
what I
game to
needed
play?
to win.
get Sam over here. Sam had a tough time. But Sam, you made top 4, so you're gonna get a nice prize.
Yay.
So we got
Glad
the
to be done
2
playing.
$200. What do we want to do with those, Jeff?
Give them away to the winner of the unstable draft.
Yes.
I think we do. I think we give one to first place and the other one to the winner on unstable draft.
Okay, that sounds fine.
That sound good? So, are you still playing unstable?
No, I couldn't hang.
You lost?
We've been doing this weird City of Brass roll, and so it just made it difficult to. Have the game go
I like stopped reading the spoilers, so I like
what?
don't know most of the stats. So.
So we don't have
Allegedly, sorry, alleged
We don't
unstable
just
draft.
really
I can't
decide
confirm or deny
Land
what's happening.
face down, city of brass.
But that makes the games very short, and so you're just not really
Yeah,
doing
that's
much.
good.
And then like
Oh,
I
you
didn't
play.
know,
You can play cards face down.
You can play cards face. If you,
What?
if
That's
you
a
play the
garbage
card
rule.
face
Throw that
up,
rule
it's
in
a
the
land.
garbage. Yeah.
Well, I
Or
was
you
just
put
frustrated
face
because I
down,
didn't
it's
know
a
what
city.
the cards
That's a terrible
did,
rule.
and so
Throw
it's
that
just
away.
like-
Throw that rule in the garbage.
Sounds like they shouldn't get one of these.
How about
Alright,
draft
see
colors? That's a terrible rule. Whoever came up with that rule,
Well,
Punch
there's no,
Matt.
there's
Just
no
punch
land
him.
station
Punch Matt.
here, so.
Matt. There's no WotC employee sanctions. All right, so.
I mean, there's.
So yeah, sorry. So the prize pool I announced the Grim Tutor
Those
Judge
are
Appeal
nice.
Seal
The
Master Box.
here
We're also gonna add.
also go with the
Let's add. You want to add the Plane Chase or the Commander to that to first place for the real event?
Why don't we do the commander because those are real cards
Yeah.
and plane chase aren't.
Perfect. So we're gonna add Commander. So the first place prize for this event
Oh sure.
is
Oh, yeah, sure.
a starter Grim Tutor.
It's not actually a joke.
Randall.
What?
Close that door, please. It's just really loud over here.
But
Sorry.
yeah,
So first place for the
these are
event
gonna get handed
is
out
pretty good
somehow
prize.
later
It's a
because boxes get handed out
starter
later.
Grim Tutor, a Judge Foil Imperial Seal, a box of Iconic Masters,
I think they
and
just
a
want
set
random
of
so we'll see how it goes.
big cardboard box. That one. MTG Commander Anthology.
They can't see that.
You guys
There's
can
one
totally
right
read
out.
that, but also it's not really that exciting. It's literally just a cardboard box with words on it. You guys don't need to see that. Ether Hub. Thank you, John. I've never seen that out before. That must be some weird wallet. So I'm gonna go herd some cats. We're gonna have finals going.
started.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some stuff going.
So how does 3-4 split?
3-4.
Is it
We're
just
looking at
top
final
or when you
standings. No, there's no play. There's gonna be final standings. But it'll be fourth is third is a box. Fourth is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
LED.
LED.
I'll look at the standings in a
I think it's
minute.
me.
They're on this laptop actually.
It's me over
We didn't get Jeff to do that. If it's you over Sam, you get.
Yeah, mate.
Sorry, I'm working on it. I believe that is correct. I trust you. Yeah. So third place is the EMA box. Fourth is the English LED.
Okay.
So if you're third, if you're
I'm pretty sure that's the Empire.
you were third in the standings. Yeah, you're higher than Sam. He's fourth. So yeah, so you get the
All right,
EMA
so
box.
Jimmy's starting cats. We should get the final started super soon. Kind of excited, like they were saying. Ben Perry won the last TSI here at Jeff's place, so we could have runner. Otherwise, Nam win, and this will be Nam's very first TSI. So I'm kind of rooting for Nam to try to get my homeboy win. So, yeah, just a couple more minutes and see who wins the whole thing. I guess I'll talk more about ad nauseum. Yeah, Steve, like I said, I saw your list. Changed around. So the peak, when I ran the peak, that was actually really good. Ben won last year's the same deck. Yeah, he did. He won last year with 2-card money, and now, like Jimmy was saying, it's like the Sith Master versus the Apprentice. Like it's kind of cool. So. Ben, from what I understood, from what Ben has told me, like it's his deck he's running now is like an Oath list that's got like Tesserator in it, so he can Tesserate up for some weird combos. So, yeah. Sorry, and not really used to doing this, so I'm kind of like blanking on words. So, yeah, he I don't know if he actually has a time. Well, he owns a time bomb. I don't know if it's actually in the deck. He was mentioning earlier that he had ley lines and he had a helm obedience and he helmed his opponent. So he helmed tribal apparently. So that's kind of cool. That's really weird to see that from like an Oath style deck to suddenly go into this helm combo. So. Sorry for the guys. Should be up just momentarily. So, just give me another minute. I'm gonna go check on him and get an ETA for you guys. Oh no, we got the stream going on right now. But, so they're set up. They're getting ready. Jimmy's getting everything all set up. We should be going back to the tournament in just a second. So they already set up and ready to go in there.
I think Jimmy thinks that we're about ready because he told me to get ready.
All right. So yeah, we were talking about Ben's deck, and we were talking about Nam, how Nam's running the exact 75 that Ben ran last year when he won the TSI here, and that's pretty cool to see, like what Jimmy was saying, the Sith Master versus the Apprentice.
Perfect.
So what'd you play at the tournament here?
I played Dragon.
You played you played Dragon. How'd you do with that?
I went 3-2.
Okay.
I lost to Frank Signal, who was in top 8 with the Vintage Lands.
Yeah, I saw his list actually look really cool.
Yeah.
So
He blew me out.
and then I lost to Ben Perry. So my 2 losses were 2 people in the top 8.
You know, that's kind of funny. My 2 losses were people that you were going to make on top 8,
Yeah.
too. One of them was Tribal, and the other one was Gooston.
Uh,
But Gooston ended
Drew
up
out.
drewing.
Yeah.
Him and Nam chose to draw, and Gooston got knocked out of top 8.
Yeah.
So, and that would have been funny because that would have been the first time. So is it Dragon Stompy they were asking in chat, or is it actual Dragon
no,
combo?
World Gorge Dragon combo. Toads Colin.
And if I remember correctly, it's you get Dragon in your graveyard, you reanimate it, and the field keeps bouncing in and out, back and forth.
Yeah,
So
so
you can
that
activate
was
Bazaar
yeah.
and loot your entire library.
Yes.
And because you have your lands coming in play, you can make infinite mana.
Yes.
So nowadays do they still do the Tasigur? You get Tasker into play,
Yeah, and then it's academic from there.
and then you just constantly loop out your entire deck with Tasker, and then you A-call him to death?
Yeah, and that's what I was using.
Okay.
The Matt Tribal also had Collective Brutality in his deck.
He beat me with the Collective Brutality version, which
Yeah.
I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah, no, it's a great utility card. I just didn't run it today for whatever reason.
It felt weird when I was playing Ad Nauseam Tendrils and I was facing Tribal, because when I've seen him play Dragon before, he's usually got like Force of Wills and Flusterstorms. So seeing his deck being entirely non-blue density kind of threw me off
Hi,
guard.
friends. Let's switch over to our stream view.
Alright.
Got some magic going. This is hard with this mouse.
It's very hard.
How do they use it? Which button?
Okay.
And there we go.
So, we found a cat friend. Hello, Abby. How are you?
Oh no, do we have to get him to fix the game?
Alright, give it 1 second. The video is like being questionable. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull this up again. Yeah, I missed it. Hillary saved me.
No, I brought them to Mom and
Yeah, I'm sorry. The traditional Malort shot.
we can do it again.
Bring him another one.
Yeah, I mean, what we should do is like you should bring them one, and then like Jimmy should bring them one.
Oh, that's fine. I'll do that now.
See, I'm
You know Ben will do
Oh, yeah.
We're
See,
just
I'm
supposed to
gonna
hit the
do it.
plus.
Maybe.
You know. this guy?
Yeah, we'll get back in 1 second. Sorry, our stream is being difficult at the moment.
The last time didn't you hit the plus and it worked? Hey, I'm not trying to
I know.
be
It's okay.
rude. I'm just trying to be helpful.
I
Okay?
may need to go root on that real quick. Oh yeah, so tech is really hard, and despite being a professional technologist, shit sucks. I don't recommend computers. Computers are literally the worst. I don't know how I did it. I'm just like bad at computers and didn't type the right thing. So this should be our actual video in a couple seconds. Sigh. Everything is horrible. I hate it all. Give me 1 second. I gotta fix, quote unquote, our stupid stream.
They've got their game 2 shots in the room now.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't they make him a Lord Rita?
Shaking my head. Steve, did you really expect this stream to go well? Like, you know us. You've known us for years. You're giving us an awful lot of credit,
We're just a bunch of shrunken idiots trying our best.
right? I mean, granted, it is relatively surprising considering, like, half of this room are, like, quote-unquote computer professionals, right? And we somehow cannot get an internet stream to work, something that, like, average 12-year-olds can figure out. But, yeah, come in.
Yeah.
So, homie.
We do have Malort Ritas though.
Oh, God.
Oh god. I don't want to deal with that.
And a cat.
Oh shit, we have the cat. We imported the cats.
We have the box.
Still black.
We're still black.
Can I have a chair real quick?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And a cat.
Hold on, where that? Oh, there it is.
Why does he have trap mice? It annoys the shit out of me.
I know, they're not good.
What? No, it was just kind of showing off, and I wanted to put them down in a spot. So.
Best vintage scene you've seen so far. Boy, that is high praise for a bunch of idiots. That's us, by the way. We're the idiots, not watchers. Although, they also may be idiots for watching us. Let's be serious.
I mean, if you honestly have nothing better to do at 10:30, 10:55 at night, other than
Everyone
watch us
here
play
is everyone here is of questionable.
Except for the
Uh,
There we go. There it
Everything.
is.